Upstairs is probably private, so I'm not going to meddle with that. What's over here? Is this private or can I... Apparently I can get in here. Also the bag. Yep. All publicly accessible. Can I take a dump? No. I don't know if I want that anyway. Anything to grab? Nope. Some tools? No. Shovel? Just quickly pocket that. Nope. Nothing I can grab. Or nobody I can interact with. Oh, is that the... Well. Well. Oh. No, I can't do anything with that. Is that an apothecary or something? Or just a vegetable garden? Some fruit trader maybe? Yeah, probably some fruit trader. Anything else? Hennig? Oh, that was the guy that aggressively chased us away at the maypole.
God bless.
Nope. Anybody in here that I can talk to? Buy some food maybe? Because I do have... Oh, I didn't eat the bread. No, I don't want to eat the dried apple. The onion, that was what I wanted to eat. Oh, that won't spoil. Oh, that's good. That's very good. Are there any potions that I might brew? I'm going to have a look into potions as soon as I find an apothecary. I think there was one in Troskowitz. Because I haven't done anything with that. I don't know how it works, except for like the stuff that we did at Bojana's hut. But this seems like a really interesting game mechanic. A lot more interesting maybe than... Even more interesting than the smithing mechanic. No, smithing is the coolest mechanic and I won't budge with that. I don't sleep good. I mean, I just want to buy food. Can you please get up? Will the real food seller please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Will the real food trader please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Can I shout? Like, no, Q doesn't work. Wait, we can whistle with X, right? Hello, get up, please. Ah, drunkard marriage. Oh, there's a horse here. Hello, horse. Mount and steel. Damaged armor, some of your equipment is very damaged. What? Oh, my shoes? Or... Yes, my shoe. Nah, that's not good. Inspect. Is that... No. It isn't private.
Good day to you.
How are you doing?
How you doing? I'm Henry.
Nice to meet you. I'm Zdeněk. I'm a storyteller. I could tell you stories so sad they'd make the devil cry. Or would you prefer something so scary it'll make the hairs on your ass turn white? But it's a lot of hard work for me. Now, if you had something to drink or a couple of groschen, that might help loosen my tongue.
Have a drink here. I mean, do I give him the water because I don't have alcohol?
To your health, my friend.
I mean, it's a lot healthier.
Health my arse? You thanking my pizzle?
You know what? I think I'd rather come back another day.
Oh wait,
See you, my friend.
actually, there was an option that I wanted to take. Yeah, it did say like.
I'd like to hear a good story.
Not
Is there really no way I could convince you?
Will you really not tell me any story for free?
No, I will not. Ask your mother. That's her job. If you want a story, pay up or get me something to drink.
Alright.
Later.
Oh, reputation lost. I'm sorry, I was just asking. I can innkeeper. But I can't trade with her. What? I've been waiting for 2 hours for food and you won't trade with me? Please, talk to me. Proshek. You're having trouble with the Celiobites?
You're having problems with the Jeliovites?
Not just me, my friend. They're the biggest bastards around. They've been nothing but trouble for years. The winter before last, they piled snow in front of everyone's doors at night, so no one could get out of their house. And last year, they broke into my cellar and pissed in my beer barrel.
Gracious. I hope you got your own back on them.
Not yet, no. But since you're here, I've got a plan you could help me out with. I'd pay you well. You can count on that.
Oh. I'm all ears.
What exactly would you like me to do?
Don't worry. I won't make you do any shoveling or pissing anything. But I'll tell you exactly what I have in mind, only after you promise to help me. I'd hate to reveal my plan, only for you to go off and tell the Jeliovites right away.
Alright. I'm in.
All right. I'll help you.
Listen up then. Old Albram, the owner of the biggest plot of land in Zhelyov, has this beautiful bull. White as snow he is, the finest animal far and wide. Obviously, he's very proud of it. Very protective too. Now you, will give his beautiful snow-white bull a nice new coat of paint.
Alright.
Albram is going to lose his mind. Simple, right?
Yeah, that's alright. That's pretty harmless. But that I can do. For a minute I thought he wanted me to kidnap or kill that bull. But no. Coat of paint sounds fun. Seems like it.
Painting a bull, eh? That sounds like fun.
Right. We just have to work out a few details. First, we have to get some paint.
Yep.
I don't reckon we'll be able to get any here in the village. But you can try and ask Bartoszek, the tailor in Trotskovitz. I hear he dyes his own fabric. And after that, we'll have to make sure the bull stays still while you're painting it. Try asking Radovan, the local blacksmith. I hear he can make some kind of sleeping potion. If you pour it in the bull's water trough, I'm sure it'll do the trick. But watch out. That beast is enormous. You'd better put at least 3 doses of the potion in there.
Alright. That sounds really complicated and like a giant conspiracy against that one guy. But that sounds good.
Albram's bull will be getting a new coat of paint.
Albram's going to lose his mind. I can't wait. And remember, it's supposed to be a joke. If you get caught or something goes wrong, the whole thing will be ruined.
Right. So I need paint, sleeping potions, and to not get caught.
Nah, I don't care. It's free money. Free real estate. Free real estate, but what's going on around here?
What's new around
I
here?
heard it's about a murder.
Vostotek, Lord von Beregov's huntsman, is a regular here. He might have some work for you. He's got a cottage near Vidlak Pond. So if you know your way around the woods, you could go and offer him your help. I hope he hasn't started drinking somewhere else. He's my best customer. You could also stop by and see Old Mouth. He's the local storyteller. He can tell you all sorts of interesting things.
Already met him.
But only if you bring him some liquor. Don't forget, I have some here to sell, if you want. And that's all I'd say.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper.
I would like to trade,
It's good to see you, my friend.
but he probably doesn't have anything to trade yet. Because they're eating themselves. I noticed that with Radovan as well, that they don't have anything to sell before they start working. So there's probably a time where everybody starts working and I'm just a few hours early. Maybe now? No.
It was good to see you, my friend.
I'd like to trade, please.
Aye.
I mean, again, I don't have a lot of money, but
Oh, I suppose so. See you soon, my friend.
alright, I'm going to make my way to Troskowitz and pick up some food at the trader's Oberbear. We wanted to go south anyway. We'll have to hit a little bit east, I think. But now we are going to see. Oh, it's also beautiful. The entire landscape, nature, everything. Again, I could just walk around for hours in this game. Just walking. Because it's so immersive. It feels a little bit like Red Dead 2, but with a lot more mechanics and a lot more variety and stuff to do. And a more interesting combat system. And I mean, the game isn't centered around the combat system. I mean, combat is probably a big part. And in the end, unavoidable. But there's so many little mechanics that are so full of detail. Like brewing and smithing and probably there's like crafting, wood manufacturing at the mill or whatever you do there. And there's probably like hunting mechanics and fishing and anything that, and so much stuff that I haven't yet discovered. But even that one small mechanic which doesn't even matter and is only like a side part of a side quest kept me entertained for hours. That's how intricately the entire game is designed, and I don't think I have seen that in any other game. And there we are. Troskowitz. Obviously, well, not obviously. The game does have some bugs, but not really.
Keep the peace and we'll stay friends.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad. So far.
I'd say compared to most other games, the bugs are minimal. I mean, we've already come across 2 dialogue bugs. But a lot more games have a lot more bugs that are a lot more impactful. Still, it would be nice to
Hail Mary.
have a game that isn't where there aren't any bugs, but I've never seen that. I don't think there's any game without bugs. It doesn't happen. Alright, so just as a heads up, I'm going to be saying some stuff that I don't agree with in hindsight. I was just kind of rambling. Specifically about bugs in newer games, and I'm just putting like everything in one pot. There's a lot of different cases and there's a lot of companies out there just not caring about bugs and ripping people off. But I think what I had in mind when saying or ranting about what I'm going to rant or what I'm going to say, I think I had games like, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 specifically in mind, but also games I've just played recently, like for example Dredge, which are maybe not that new, but a lot of perfect games with no bugs at all that I could encounter, even if I tried. So I'm going to say some weird stuff, just as a heads up, as an editor's note. But I don't really mean everything I'm going to say, it's just kind of rambling. I mean, even like really old classic games. And that's the point that I've seen a lot of people misremembering.
Was willst du?
Ein wenig Essen, bitte.
What do you have for sale?
A lot of people are acting like nowadays games have so many bugs that you can't really play them and that it's gotten worse over time. But actually, from my experience, I mean, I've played a lot of old games like the Baldur's Gate series, Neverwinter Nights. I've played the Doom games. I've played like a lot of classic games that came out during the 2000s, before the 2000s. And all of them had, even Doom, which is perfected to the tiniest percent, they all have bugs that you encounter while playing. And people are just ignoring that and saying old games don't have bugs, new games have a lot of bugs. And yes, new games do have a lot more bugs. But that's also because there's a lot more complexity in the game and a lot more content. If games would have a lot smaller scope, then they would have a lot less bugs than older games. So in percentage-wise, if you look at the complexity and the size of a game, not the file size, but the size of details and like everything, and game mechanics and all of that, and compared to the amount of bugs, then in relation to that, newer games have a lot less bugs than older games. So I think that's actually an improvement. Anyway, I don't know how I got into that. It's just, yes, I was talking about the bugs of this game. Yeah, we wanted to buy some food. We don't have a lot of coin. So I'm probably just going to get two pieces of dried chicken. That should be good. And we're going to haggle for it.
Price. Gut, dann mal los.
Oh, we have really a lot of options to haggle. I'm going to start with 7.8. Yep.
Do you accept?
You won't convince me with this.
Alright, 8.3.
Sehr gut. I can agree to that. Sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
I wanted to go for 8, but I don't think we would have be able to do that. So I just went the safe route.